And welcome back to my channel. So today I have something really super exciting. I am going to be doing a tour of my studio and my makeup setup and doing a full makeup collection tour for you guys. So I'm super excited to jump on into it. So let's go. Alrighty, so this is what my studio looks like as an overview, when you walk in, and we'll start over here. Alright. So I've got my nice makeup chair, which is great. It's really tall, which is great for when I have clients, like lots in a day. I have a nice tall chair, so I'm not constantly bending over and hurting my back. So that one was just off eBay and it was like $70. So yeah. And then this is my backdrop. Everyone always asks me where I got this one from. So I got it from Vistaprint. I basically made the Eliza Madeline logo on like some logo making website, but I forgot what it's called. So I made that and then I put it into the formation and picked like this. I think it's like meant to be a sign like for marketing basically. And it's like this thick like plasticky material. It cost $50 when they had like a 40% off sale, which is pretty good, and I use it all the time. Makes my photos look nice and professional. And then the stand I have it on is just a backdrop stand from eBay, and I got it with my two soft boxes in like a deal. Came with like a plain white backdrop, but it's not very nice. So I have this one on here at the moment, and all my other backdrops are in the closet. Alrighty, so over here I have like my little waiting area. So the two chairs are from Provincial Living and the little table is from Kmart. I want to get something a bit nicer, but it'll do for now. And I just have some books that people can read when they're waiting. So I have the makeup guide from Ray Morris and this Lord magazine. It's like all photos that are done like centered around the hair and makeup. It has super cool stuff in it. So that one's always a good read. And then I have my little business cards here. So if you're ever in to get your makeup done, feel free to take one of those. Those ones I got made on Vistaprint as well. And just some little flowers. I think this one's from Kmart. And this little set here is from IKEA. Alrighty, and then we have the main event. So I've got my ring light, and over here I have my Hollywood makeup mirror, which is from Glamour Makeup Mirrors. So this one is in the style Belle of the Ball, and I think it was around $500, but it's super awesome. It has these lights which you can turn on and off, but you can also dim them down too. And on the side, it actually has USB ports, which my phone is plugged into at the moment, and power points as well, which is super handy. Can never have enough of those. And then over here I have my foundation stand. So I got this stand from Priceline, and then it has all my foundations in it. So I have all of my Inglot HD foundations here, which are by far my favorite foundation to use on clients. And then over at the back here, I have the Inglot AMC foundation, which is the lighter coverage foundation that I stock. I have two of those there. I then have three of the MAC Studio Fix fluids and two Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundations and a Fenty Beauty foundation, which I actually love so much. So I want to get some more colors of those to stock. But basically the Marc Jacobs ones I just have to mix a tiny drop in when people want fuller coverage. I don't like using them by themselves. I think that they look too dry, but if you add like a drop in with the HD, it's really nice and just adds that little bit of extra coverage. and the MAC ones are just good for something a little bit different, although I definitely love my Inglot ones the most. I have all of my MAC lipsticks and then my YSL lipstick as well. So those all live here looking nice and pretty. Now over on this side, I have a lot of things cluttering this little zone actually. I got this little mat from Kmart. It's just like a glittery gold placemat. And then on that I have put, firstly this little holder, I think was from Kmart as well. Actually, no, this one was from Officeworks. And in here I have all of my MAC lip palettes, which are amazing, especially if you're a makeup artist. They're so handy, not having to scrape your lipsticks and just having them in the little palette thing. So I love those, and they're all of the like most popular colors from MAC. And then in the back of this little holder I have my Inglot lip palette, which I love as well, and my mixing palette that I use when doing people's makeup. And then over here I have all of my liquid lipsticks, well not all of them, but the ones that I use the most. And then I have my lip liners and some lip glosses as well. So I've got all Inglot ones along the front here. I've then got Model Rock, Jeffree Star, MAC, a Kylie. All my lip liners are a mixture of Dry Cosmetics, MAC, Inglot, Kylie, Laura Mercier. I think that's it. Oh, and Colourpop. Did I say Colourpop? I've got a Dose of Colours liquid lipstick, Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss, and then some Inglot glosses. Then I've got my cotton pads and mascara wands. And then in my first drawer. Okay, so this drawer has all of my palettes. So my palettes live over here. I've got my like Freedom palette. One is an Inglot Flexi palette. It just has all of my neutrals in it. It's looking absolutely disgusting at the moment. I also have my exposure on my camera turned up quite high because it's quite dark in here and I wanted to lighten it up a bit. So that's why the colors look a little bit washed out. But this one is my most used palette, and yeah, it's basically Makeup Geek and Colourpop and a couple of Anastasia ones as well. What else do I have in here? This one's just like a powder palette. I've got, this one's got my contour powders and stuff in it. I have my Nicole Guerrero highlighting kit from Anastasia, which is so destroyed, it's not even funny. But I still love that one. I've got the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, the rose gold one. I rarely ever use this, so I don't really like it. But that's in there. I've got this one, which is just a random palette of shadows. I've got the Nubian by Juvia's Place, which is one of my favorites. I only got this one about 2 months ago, and some of the colors are almost completely finished, so love that. My Sephora Pro palette, which you also love. Overseas anytime soon and you want to get some palettes or like cool stuff from America, I would highly recommend getting this one. It is amazing, so I love that. I've got this Morphe palette that I never use, another Morphe one I never use. What else is in here? Oh, this is like a little blush highlighting palette that I made from Inglot. Ooh. I've got this Morphe palette, which I'm so excited to try out. I haven't used this one yet, but look at those colors. I cannot wait to try that out. So that one I'm actually going to be filming probably this week on some looks for my channel. And then this one is like my pinky plummy palette. I think that's it, yeah. So that is all of my palettes in that drawer. Okay, so after those, there's two little Tarte single eyeshadows in here that I just don't really know what to do with. And then in here I have all of my liquid illuminators. So this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow, which I haven't properly tried yet. So looking forward to give that one a good go. I have the Cover FX drops, the Fasali drops, an Inglot Illuminator, which is really good for mixing into foundations, and the Strobe Cream, which is great for a primer if you want dewy finish, or like after primer, before foundation, basically. And then for my primers, I have the Professional, which is really good for oily skin, which is totally me. I have this little NYX pore filler one. I've got a oil-free moisturizer for people with really dry skin. I've got the Inglot primer and a couple of other Inglot color correcting primers. Under eye concealer, I have the Inglot 105 color correcting under eye, and then I have my Tarte Shape Tapes, which I have in light sand, light neutral, and deep. And then over here I've got the MAC Painterly paint pot, actually soft ochre paint pot, a Inglot concealer, and my MAC Select cover-ups, which I love. And over here I have all of my powders. By the way, the dividers that I have are from Vanity collections. I love them. I wish I could have more, but they're so expensive. So at this stage, I've just got the 2 dividers, and the liquid lipstick holder that was over there was also from Vanity collections. So for powders, I have loose powders from Inglot, which is all of those. I have the Ben Nye banana powder. I've got an Inglot pressed powder, a MAC pressed powder, and 2 Laura Mercier powders. Over here are all of my bronzers. So I love the peaches and cream bronzers, especially if I love the light medium ones for people who are less tan. Like, I really struggle to find a bronzer on for lighter skin that looks nice and doesn't go too orange, and these ones are thebomb.com, and they're literally like $5. So definitely look up peaches and cream for bronzers. 2 of those, light to medium and medium to dark. I've got the Hoola bronzer, and then I've got Give Me Sun, that's another Give Me Sun, and Darkest Deepest, yeah, from MAC. That's a backup peaches and cream that I haven't used yet. And then we go into blushes. So I have 2 NYX ombre blushes, another NYX blush, and 2 Sleek palettes, which have like 3 blushes in them. And then I have my NARS duo of Laguna and Orgasm. And then I have an Inglot blush, and then all of my matte blushes, which are my favorite ones by far. So that's Peaches, that's Just a Pinch, which is like a really shimmery blush. This one is Sunbask and Warm Soul. And then we go into highlighters. So I've got the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, which is my fave. 2 of the Fenty Beauties. I have the gold one, that Trophy Wife. And then I've got Chic Freak and Girl Next Door. I've got my Becca Champagne Pop and the Mary Luminizer. Down the front here I've got my MAC one, so Soft and Gentle, Global Glow, and Gold Deposit. And then these ones here are all of the Inglot Sparkling Dusts, which I absolutely love. These are thebomb.com, and they're only $29 each, and they will literally last you a lifetime. So get on those now. So this next drawer here is pretty jam-packed with a few different stuff, but it's mainly, first and foremost, my eye drawer. So we have all of my eye bases. So the Too Faced Glitter Glue and the Inglot Eyeshadow Keeper, and then I also have this In Your Dreams like glitter balm, so you like put that on before you put on like this kind of like crazy festival glitter, but not on the eyes, more like on the body, on the face. And then in here I have like bases for eyes that are like glitters. So I've got my Inglot cream eyeshadow bases, the Aqua Sticks. I've got the Steeler, one of the Steeler ones, and the Midnight Cowboy glitter from Urban Decay. And then over here I have my Duralines And I also have a lip one, so they're just like mixing mediums for like eyeshadows and stuff. Over here I have all of my pigments. So anyone who's seen my makeup work before would know that I absolutely love pigments. So I'll start down here. I have all of my Inglot ones. My favorites would probably be 124, which is a really nice gold, and 273, which is also a gold. And probably 123 as well, which is a really nice like rosy gold. My favorite body sparkles by far is number 46, which is like a pink and gold in one. And then all of these ones here are peaches and cream pigments. So same brand as the bronzer that I spoke about before. It's a UK brand. They have the best pigments. They're so nice and they're really finely milled, so they're quite easy to use. And my favorite out of all of those is Gatsby. So that's why it lives over here by itself, so I can find it nice and quickly, because literally everybody wants Gatsby these days. It's so nice. So it's like a really like light white gold. It looks kind of silver in the packaging, but when you put it on, it's just amazing. It's just so shimmery and nice. And then my Silk of Morocco pigment in Apricot Splice, which is also a really common one. This one's really nice for like deb makeups and wedding makeups. And then I have two of the lip glitters, which are really thick, chunky glitters. At the back here I have, these are all like Inglot pigments that are in like little tester things. And then I have a NYX blue glitter, a Makeup Geek one, a couple of MAC ones, and a Naked Cosmetics one. I have over here, like, this is the stack with some sample ones in it, and just another spare stack. Over here I have like thicker glitters again, so these are like the lip ones, like they're really chunky and really intense. So I have, this is Madame E Cosmetics, which, Helen E, sorry, Helen E Cosmetics, which is another UK brand. And then these ones are Eye Candy Cosmetics, which is an Australian brand, I believe. Over here I have my brow products, which are the Inglot Brow gels, and then I also have two of the Anastasia pomades. I have the gel liner 77 from Inglot, and these are all other gel liners from Inglot, which I use as bases for eyeshadows. My favorite is 94, which is like a champagne color, and that's what I use for pretty much all of my cut creases. Here I have all of my like micellar waters and toners and stuff, but they all come out onto the table when I do makeups. Then I have all my mascaras back here and eyeliners in here, eyelash glue, sharpeners, all my beauty blenders are here, and I've just had a super busy day, so they all need washing. This is my alcohol that I use to clean my brushes, which again normally live up here. And all of my setting sprays. In this drawer is all of my eyelashes, and then at the back this is normally filled with cotton puffs, but I need to go buy more. I get my cotton puffs from Daiso. It's amazing. You get a 90 pack and they're like the squares, which is really good shape, so get on there. So here we have all of the lashes that I include in the cost of makeups. So these are from Model Rock, and they're like from the Model Rock bulk pick and mix range. They have the best lashes by far. The main styles that I stock are 212s. I stock the 249s, which is super popular. And the other ones that are really popular are the 266s, because they're really nice and wispy on the ends. Then over here I just have some of the double stacked ones for people who like more dramatic lashes, mink lashes at the back, and then all these here are like individuals and just a random array of different lashes that I have for like videos and for myself. So that's that drawer. And down here, this is like a mismatched drawer of absolute mess. But over here I have my like mascara ones and little sample pots for people if they want to take their lip color with them to touch up. I've got my alcohol that I use to sanitize. I've got excess, what are they called? Cotton buds, cotton tips. In here is all of my like extras, so my backups, because when you're doing full days of makeup, you can't run out of this kind of stuff. So this is like all of my really important stuff that I don't want to run out of, and extra sponges. All of my sponges, I don't really like beauty blenders as much as I love the Model Rock base makers, so they're the main ones that I use. So that's all into there. Got like excess sponges, they're like the weird ones, but you never know what you might need. I've got excess business cards and just, yeah, basically crap that has no other place to belong. And in here I have some like backdrops, special effects makeup, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed having a little snoop at my makeup setup. I love snooping at people's makeup setups, so hopefully you guys enjoy that too. If you would like to see any of the products that I showed today in more depth or anything like that, then let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. And make sure to like, comment and subscribe. All of those things help me out so much. They like honestly really do. So please just take that time and click that subscribe button. I would really hate to know that you've watched like 2 or 3 of my videos now and not clicked subscribe. Like, get your act together. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.